Chaco Canyon has been a challenging 3 days and 4 nights. We're heading back to camp on the Wajiji Trail, not knowing whether or not our tents have survived. We know the canopy hasn't, but we leave tomorrow morning, so we just have to get through a few more hours of intense sun. We've experienced light showers, cloud cover, lots and lots of wind non-stop, 40-50 mile-an-hour winds at times. And then of course now dust storms, as you can see in the distance. And it's been quite an experience. Last time I was here 20 some years ago, it was nothing like this. That's Fajada Butte straight ahead. That's where the Sun Dagger solstice marker is. Behind us in the distance, you can't see it, is Wajiji Great House, and off in the distance to the right, where all that sand is going, is down where Pueblo Benito and most of the Chaco communities were located. To the right, around this bend of the mesa, is where the campground is. Unfortunately, most of the sand is not going down that direction. Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here. A little more footage of that beautiful sandstorm. And I'll just note that sandstorm, from what I've been reading and learning about since I've been here, a lot of it is anthropogenically derived. It's hot and dry here normally, but 1,000 years ago the climate wasn't much different. But the landscape and the fauna and flora sure were. And there would have been, in the wash, said that there would have been willow and cottonwood trees. There's still a few trees hanging on, but the wash used to be only 18 inches deep. Now Chaco Wash is tens of feet deep, and that's only happens in the last century as a result of overgrazing and so forth. And as far as like the removal of wood, bushes, and flora, that was largely done during the period of occupation, so it's thought. Search for firewood, timber for houses. The willow tree limbs were used for the latias that went over the vigas and the pueblos that formed the floors. So you'd have the big beams, and then you'd lay smaller willow twigs on top of those, and then among other things, to make a floor. And so a lot of willow went into that.